Obviously.
Easy answer.
Not gonna sit right next to each other. She's gonna make me.
Lexie Hull recently reflected on some of her most unforgettable moments with Caitlin Clark over the last year and a half. Do you remember what she revealed about their very first practice together?
What are your impressions of Caitlin at this point?
She's great. She's a great player, great person. Obviously very hard to defend. So she's bringing a great offensive game to the Fever, and just excited to see how she does this year.
Neither of them could have imagined that their very first meeting would spark a friendship. Fans can't get enough of one that's putting an even brighter spotlight on the WNBA. Sure, their talent on the court speaks volumes, but what often slips under the radar is just how entertaining they are off it. From spontaneous social media challenges to surprise appearances at events, Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull have stacked up moments that are equal parts inspiring and hilarious. So, let's count down the top 30 times this duo made us laugh, cheer, and shake our heads in disbelief. Get ready, this ride is loaded with comedy, twists, and highlights you won't forget.
She'll just throw out comments that are just funny. Like, no one else is saying it but Caitlin.
The Indiana Fever's dynamic duo, Caitlin Clark and Lexie Hull, are doing more than winning games. They're redefining what it means to be true teammates. Clark's elite playmaking paired with Hull's deadly perimeter shooting has made them the perfect complement to stars like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, fueling the team's rise. But their story goes beyond basketball. Their bond is built on encouragement, humor, and pure love for the game. No drama, no ego. Just fiery battles on the court, hilarious interviews, surprise gestures, and sideline moments that feel like a highlight reel on repeat. If you're rocking with Caitlin and Lexie, drop a Caitlin and Lexie show in the comments to show love for these two amazing ladies. Let's go.
We found out we had the #1 pick, and once Caitlin declared, that kind of changed things, I think, for the city a little bit. People were just so excited to come support the Fever. We felt that in our preseason games. We felt that even on draft night. We filled Gamebridge, which felt crazy. Like we're not even doing anything in Gamebridge, and people are excited to watch the screen and see who we draft.
Most rookies are expected to keep their heads down, learn the ropes, and slowly adjust to the pro game. But Caitlin Clark? That was never in her playbook. The moment she stepped into the Fever locker room, everything shifted. Fans might focus on her logo threes and jaw-dropping passes, but Lexie Hull swears there's another side of Clark that's quietly reshaping the team in ways most people miss. Imagine it, a freshly drafted rookie walking into a veteran-heavy locker room, the weight of massive expectations on her shoulders. The spotlight was blinding, the pressure suffocating. Yet instead of shrinking, Clark leaned in and rewrote the script. From that very first practice, her energy was contagious, instantly raising the bar for a group hungry to climb higher. And what makes Clark stand out isn't just the highlights, it's the relentless work ethic Hull has witnessed up close. She's not chasing stats. She's pushing the entire Fever to demand more of themselves, transforming the culture one practice at a time.
We play against guys during practice, we play against ourselves. But like if her team's not winning in a scrimmage or a drill, like she's competitive and she's gonna do everything she can to win. And I think it just shows the type of player she is. Like if it's not working, she's gonna try to figure it out. And you definitely want her on your side.
Even generational talents face adjustment periods. For Caitlin Clark, the leap from dominating college competition to facing pros who've built careers on shutting down elite scorers was no small task. But instead of getting rattled, she embraced every challenge, using each setback as fuel. And here's the remarkable part: Clark isn't just leveling up her own game. She's pulling her teammates up with her, raising the entire Fever in the process.
Sees the game at a bigger scale, obviously with the platform that she's created for herself, and then that's transitioned to the game. It's huge. And I think, like, for me, especially as a point guard and as someone that's delivering a lot of the passes that lead to shots, like if I miss, she's definitely going to say, like, you got the next one. Like I can count on her for keeping me like confident and positive. So yeah, I think that shows the player that she is and the leader she is as a point guard.
Clark's unshakable belief in her teammates has ignited something bigger than her own success. The Fever are suddenly playing with more swagger, more conviction, and a sharper edge of determination. And while most fans recognize Clark as the fiery competitor, there's another side, her playful, lighthearted bond with Lexie Hull that doesn't always make the spotlight but makes their story even more special.
Did you change something in your game day routine, or do you feel like you're just in a groove right now?
Kept in a groove. She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
During her Rookie of the Year celebration, as confetti fell and praise poured in from across the basketball world, One message stood out above the rest. It didn't come from a sponsor, a coach, or even a teammate rattling off stats. It came from Lexie Hull. Her words were brief, but powerful, a reminder that their connection runs far deeper than basketball. It's built on respect, admiration, and a genuine friendship that fans can feel every time they're on the court together.
Hey Caitlin, congrats on Rookie of the Year. You earned this. I am so proud of you.
Yes, the WNBA community celebrated Clark's Rookie of the Year win, and the media ran wild with headlines. But it was Lexie Hull's heartfelt tribute that truly resonated. In a league defined by rivalries and high stakes, her words reminded everyone that the bonds built along the way can mean more than the trophies themselves. And just when you thought you'd seen all of Clark's best moments, she proved otherwise. On Hull's birthday, Clark led the entire Fever roster in an over-the-top serenade that had the locker room bursting with laughter. It was the perfect snapshot of who she is, an all-out competitor on the court, and a playful, joy-sparking teammate off of it.
Happy birthday.
Guys, sing.
To you. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you.
Practice had ended, but the real show was just beginning. Clark, fully leaning into her role as the team's lone rookie, went all out, belting an off-key happy birthday to Hull before theatrically lifting her mid-song, sending the entire gym into laughter. Being the only rookie is exhausting, Clark joked, proving once again that she brings more than just elite talent. She brings an energy that lights up the Fever locker room. And this moment wasn't just about a birthday, it was another glimpse of the chemistry and camaraderie that make this team special and keep fans coming back for more.
Need to get more out.
Happy birthday, dear Lexie. Happy birthday to you.
Their bond isn't limited to the court. One of their funniest viral moments actually happened in the most unexpected place, a drive-through. During the off-season, Clark and Hull pulled up to swig for a casual stop, but what should have been a quick, ordinary pit break turned into an unforgettable fan interaction that had everyone talking.
This is good. Do the raspberry dream with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Yeah, please. And then can I do the summer splash? Also.
Can I get the spring fling with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Can I have the beach fade too, please?
As they rolled up to the window, the employees' eyes went wide. "Wait, are you Caitlin Clark?" they asked. Without missing a beat, Clark smirked and fired back, "Maybe." A perfect one-liner that sent everyone into laughter. Hull, of course, had the camera rolling, capturing the whole exchange for fans to enjoy.
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
Have a golden mug I want to give you. Golden mug means every time you come through Cirque, you just get a free refill.
With Hull serving as the team's unofficial videographer, she caught every second Clark playfully covering her face, trying to dodge the attention, as the two burst into laughter. The moment was completely unplanned, totally genuine, and Hull's camera turned it into the kind of impromptu exchange fans can't get enough of.
Ow!
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Wait, that's my favorite. It's the only one I've had, but I can tell it's gonna be my favorite. This is the raspberry dream.
This tastes like a blue raspberry icy.
Yes.
This mine's better.
So, why did this TikTok blow up? It wasn't just about celebrity recognition, it was about pure, unscripted fun. Fans connected with it because almost everyone's had a funny or awkward drive-through moment. Nothing was staged. Nothing was forced. It was real. And more importantly, it proved that Clark and Hull's chemistry isn't just a game day thing, it's who they are everywhere they go.
Overall good, and he said he was going to give us golden mugs. So
we'll be back.
Yeah.
Swig. Out of 10.
I mean, I've never been to a place like this before, so...
So in category... 10 out of 10!
And if you thought their friendship only lived within basketball or social media clips, think again. When they showed up at an Indianapolis Colts game, they weren't just passive spectators, they brought an energy that lit up the entire stadium. From hyping up the crowd to sharing playful sideline moments, Clark and Hull turned a regular NFL outing into yet another chapter of dressed head to toe in Colts blue and white. Clark and Hull weren't just in the stands, they were part of the action. Cheering, high-fiving, and hyping up the fans around them, they turned a simple outing into something bigger. It was their way of giving back to the community that has embraced them from day one. While their connection on the hardwood is undeniable, it's their off-court conversations that truly reveal the depth of their friendship. And when they speak about each other, even seasoned analysts stop and take notice. Their words have left people stunned, proving their bond runs far deeper than the game itself. Clark has never been shy about giving credit where it's due. When it comes to Hull, she's openly praised her resilience, work ethic, and dedication, making it clear that Hull's value to the Fever extends far beyond the numbers on a stat sheet.
Lexie's been tremendous, especially on the defensive end. She just brings a spark and a tenacity about her that, maybe we weren't always getting on the defensive end, and she's just willing to do whatever it takes for this team, and it's helped our defense improve a lot. So I think offensively and defensively, we've taken a step forward, and, that's kind of what the coaches challenged us in going into that break.
On the flip side, Hull carries just as much admiration for Clark. She often points to her leadership, her skill, and the way she influences everything both on and off the court. Their mutual respect isn't just talk. It's the foundation of the trust and chemistry that make them one of the WNBA's most exciting and inspiring duos.